backswing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis, all the way to the wall.
Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. There it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over. You blew it.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the post-game show. And the San Francisco Giants, I had my broom out, ready for the sweep. They go into the bottom of the ninth inning with a pretty good lead and give up 3 runs. Camilo Doval blows the game. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't Camilo Doval. He didn't pitch today. Tyler Rogers was the choice to go in and close the game down against a New York Mets team that's obviously motivated to do anything to avoid the sweep. Tyler Rogers was put in a save situation, and he blows the save. Never stood a chance. Gave up 4 hits, a walk, was allowed to just keep going until the game was over. Don't ask me. Don't ask me what's going on. I know Doval pitched yesterday. I know he pitched, I think he pitched the day before. I guess he's pitched every game this series. 1 freaking inning per. He pitched an inning yesterday, a 1-2-3 inning yesterday. Oh, Lord, let's not let his arm fall off. Holy cow, man. Wins are hard to come by, you know. Wins are hard to come by. When you have a chance to get a win, you got to get the win. This ain't spring training, man. You need wins. And I just don't understand, you know, the decision to not throw out your closer in a save situation. I know Doval's a little shaky, but he's been getting the job done. He's our closer. He's our closer. And I know it's easy to say, man, Tyler Rogers, I know he's the one guy who hadn't pitched in a few days, so the bullpen's been a little bit used up. We did sign a new guy, Pomerantz. Like, hey, if they would have brought in Pomerantz, he would have blown the game. I would have been just as pissed, so I can't really say much there. I know Jelly pitched yesterday. A lot of guys pitched yesterday. Eric Miller was an option. I would have probably preferred Eric Miller, who is at least, you know, someone who can go out there and get some strikeout stuff. Tyler Rogers is a contact guy. Tyler Rogers is not a 90s fastball, mid-90s plus fastball. He's a guy who gives up hits. He gives up a lot of hits. He gives up base runners. Just didn't feel like the right spot for him, but what do I know? What do I know? Some people just can't rise to the occasion. Cloud connected. What's up, G Money 88? Blew it like a prostitute. How in the hell do you blow that game?
How do you that up? How do you that up?
But the Giants found a way to do just that. What's up, Geraldo Jr. Barragan? I'm tired of this team losing in bullpen. Maybe fix the whole team, getting younger draft picks, build up the minors. Yeah, well, the Giants still at 500. I think I saw someone say we were only at 500 for 24 hours. Like, no, Giants are still at 500. Still at 500, and I hope not to fall below 500. That's what I said, and we haven't done that yet. What's Rogers' whip? Let's see. What's Rogers' whip? Rogers' whip is 1.04. 1.04. 16 strikeouts in 25 innings. I mean, he's got a good ERA. I get it. I mean, but I don't get it. It's a save situation. I mean, okay, if Doval's pitched 8 straight days, maybe. But just to go by, oh, we got to give him a day off. You just lost the game, dude. Now, I get it if you're the Dodgers. I get it if you're going to win 110 games. You can afford to lose a game here and there. You're going to be in the playoffs. That's where it counts. We're just trying to get in the playoffs. There is no playoffs. There is no playoffs if you don't win games. Yeah, hopefully Giants will be better than 500 come that time. Dodgers got swept by a team that was 10 games under 500 before. Dodgers fans are pissed off too. But we had this game in the bag. Holy crap. That's my phone. Anyway, just a weird decision. We'll break this one down though. Just a weird decision in my opinion. Like you got the lead. I'm pretty sure before the game, front office already dictated we're not you. This Doval's getting his day off. Doval's getting a day off today. Well, very nice. Doval would have went in there and probably, I mean, even if he gave up a run, was he going to give up 3 runs? I doubt it. I know Doval's a little shaky at times. He's not perfect, but at least he's going to get your strikeouts. And when the game's on the line, he seems to come through. He'll give up some base runners. It'll be a little torture. Whereas Tyler Rogers just blew this game. Let's break it down, though. The Giants lose today 4-3, back down to 500. A chance to have a sweep and the road trip ended up okay. Could have been a phenomenal road trip. Giants had a chance to sweep the New York Mets, and it would have been a 5-1 road trip, just absolutely phenomenal. And instead, it was just a solid road trip. I don't know about that, Lydia P. It's not our bullpen. It's just Tyler Rogers. I mean, there again, Eric, I think we have a chance to catch the Dodgers in September, but it seems hard if we catch them like they did to the Giants in 21. We have a small chance to do it. Should have swept the entire road trip. We blew both. Yeah, blew both games they lost. 100. 100. It's a miracle the Giants did as well. They tried their best to blow every game between Luciano and not using our closer. It's a closer for a reason. I mean, I know it's new school style. I think we go overboard with the analytics and stuff and like have to give him a day off. You don't have to give him a freaking day off. He's okay. He threw a 1-2-3 inning yesterday. He's fine. Unbelievable. And you blow, you waste a great start from Logan Webb. 7 strong, gives up 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, no earned runs. Logan Webb with a phenomenal start. Ryan Walker sets up things nicely for Doval, but we go with Rogers. I know it's easy to criticize now. If Rogers would have thrown a 1-2-3 inning, we would be not talking about it. Although I still would have probably said, like, I personally would have used Doval there, but hey, we got the win. But guess what? We didn't get the win. Blown save, Tyler Rogers. So let's break this one down. Giants unable to get it done today, although had every chance in the world. Got on the board in the top of the second inning on a throwing error on an attempted pickoff from the catcher. Chapman was able to score. He got a hit earlier. Chapman's been continuing to be on fire. It was a double. Got in a position to score a run and was able to do so. Mets tied it up in the bottom half. Giants challenged, of course, lost the challenge. But Brett Wisely, I put him on the thumbnail, player of the game yesterday. Looked like he had a chance to do it again today. Maybe he will. We'll see when we get to player of the game. Home run center field for Brett Wisely. Holy cow. Wisely might be here to stay. Might be here for the long haul. 2-1 Giants added what appeared to be a key insurance run. Not key enough, evidently, in the 6th inning when Elliot Ramos hit a ground ball, allowing Wilmer Flores to score 3-1. But then in the bottom of the 9th inning, things fell apart. I had my broom ready to go. I was a little nervous when I heard Tyler Rogers was coming in. Hope for the best. Base hit Brandon Nimmo. Base hit JD Martinez. Hit by pitch Jeff McNeil. Maybe right there you go get him. I know it's tough. You don't want to bring in someone to try to mop up the situation, but like, what are you going to do, man? He just hit a dude and gave up 2 hits. Harrison Bader double. Now we're like, okay, Tyler Rogers is going down with the ship. Tyler Rogers is going down with the ship. Walks Brett Beatty and Omar Narvaez with a base hit to end the game. And Tyler Rogers goes down with the ship like Captain Smith on the Titanic. You all know what I'm talking about. Doval will blow most big games, though. He can't be trusted. Well, he's been finishing it off. He's been finishing it off. He's our closer. He's our closer. If that's the case, why is he our closer? Why is he the closer if he can't be trusted? He's our closer. Interesting to see how this team, the young guys, perform against better teams. Well, okay, let's just, I really unfortunate. This could have been a swept road trip. What's up, Darkness? What do you think of the Cardinals City Connects? I thought they were kind of plain, kind of looked like their normal uniform. It says the Lou on the front. Kind of weird. I know that must be the nickname of St. Louis, but I've been to St. Louis quite a bit. I might be going there again this year. Never heard it called the Lou, but maybe that's, what do I know? 20 to keep the streak alive. No, three words, no damn bueno. As Adam Sandler says in the movie, in the classic Academy Award-winning film, Billy Madison.
You blew it!
Have a nice holiday tomorrow. Oh, yeah. It is Memorial Day weekend. That's for all the fallen soldiers. So Memorial Day weekend. Stephen Dre. Doval gets shook faster than anyone else. We need some real pin arms. We have one Rodriguez. Yeah. And Randy Rodriguez would have been a better choice. I know he pitched yesterday. Deep Porter, by the way, that's $20. That ain't no small joke. That ain't no small thing. And that's really is appreciated. Thank you so much. And that's a cool profile picture right there. Looks like a blue man. But you the man. You heard of that blue family from, where they were from, like North Carolina? Back in the day, there was an entire family of blue people. But, hey, not racist, man. It's all good. Blue, black, brown, candy stripe. It's all good. But thank you so much. It just reminded me of that family. That's a cool picture. D. Porter. Jim Thurkill says, Eric, read my last response. Let's do that. I can't find it. To hell with it. No, I'm just playing, bro. Is this it? If we're going to lose, beat our closer. It's like a Nolan Ryan losing a no-hitter, throwing a curveball. This is the second time the pen blew a win for Webb. Yeah, Webb, we don't give him enough run support. He's kind of like the modern-day Matt Cain. I think he's probably better than Matt Cain, but we don't give him run support. Matt Cain was awesome. Hey, what's up, Darkness? You the man. Jock, D. Porter, thank you again. Kyle Phelps, Rogers sucks. Why does Melv keep using him and his brother? Get rid of them. They were boring looking, but I kind of expected it since our organization is just boring but consistent. Yeah, the new City Connects. I mean, we need something to get our minds off this terrible game. I was ready to come in here and talk about a sweep and have the brooms out, and I was genuinely feeling this win right here, and it just fell apart quick. That got out of hand fast. Very, very fast. These are the new City Connects. And for the Cardinals, I found them to be like their normal uniform, slightly different, obviously, because it says the Lou, but we still got the two Cardinals. It's still red. Although they never really have full red uniforms, but still. So I mean, there is that little wavy lines. You can't really see with the little wavy lines. It's pretty much it's okay. It's okay. You want to stick to tradition. Why even do it though? Giants coming back home against the red hot, unstoppable Phillies. The Giants, if they have a bad series again against the Phillies, could fall back down to 3 under 500. Can't let that happen. Pitching and defense wins championship. We have to be top 5 in errors. We have 2 to 3 every game. It's abysmal. That's on Farhan. It's always been that way since he's been around. Yeah, I get that analytics don't care about defense as much, but you still got to have guys who are competent. And we do have, obviously, one of the best corners with, Lamont Wade Jr. is, I know he's not known for his defense at first base, but dang, he knows how to scoop that ball. He knows how to make plays over there. And is a nice compliment to Matt Chapman over at third. So I like our corners. Tyro Estrada, I don't think he embarrasses himself at second. I think he's fine. Obviously, shortstop's a problem. Today, Brett Wisely was at shortstop. He seems to be better than Luciano defensively. So we'll see how things go. Obviously, we have a little bit of an issue at shortstop. Unless Wisely's going to just win the job. Between Wisely and Luciano, they're raking. So don't know what's going on there, but they're both hitting really well. And a shout out to the lineup. I mean, they scored 3 runs, not enough. 3 runs in 9 innings is not gonna be enough usually, and today it wasn't. But At least they got some runs. They put the Giants in a position to win, and I don't really blame the offense. I blame management. I don't know if I blame Bob Melvin because I think he was told these days you can't just blame the manager. Like, what are you doing? It's a whole front office thing. It's a whole concept of, hey, today we're going to give Doval his day off because we're analytical. Get the hell out of here, dude. Get the hell out of here. Win the game. You have a chance to win the game. Win the freaking game. We all got to agree our offense could have added a couple more runs. Would have been really nice. Who cares about the Cards? Michael Roeder, you don't want me to talk about anything but Giants. I already get that. Tomorrow's a big day for college baseball. We're going to see the whole matchup for the 64 teams. Super excited about that. Whole bunch of teams punching their ticket, and that's going to be fun. I'll be following that over on Hum Baby Prospects for the most part. We might do a little bit here on Hum Baby Baseball as well. Dub Giant, Stephen Dre, Jock, MFGJ Money. What's going on, everybody? What is there to say? Get rid of Rogers from American Dad. Oh, Roger the Alien. No, I actually watched that show by Victor. I've seen almost every episode probably. It's one of my favorites. I like Futurama, American Dad, Family Guy. My first favorite might be King of the Hill, the legendary show. Well, it was a good road trip. Not a great road trip. It was a good road trip. It was what I thought. It was actually what I hoped. I said I'd be satisfied with a 4-2 road trip. 4 out of 6. And it's just frustrating when you find out the 2 games that the Giants lost easily could have been won, if not for a critical error. And in my opinion, and I mean, Bob Melvin has to admit, well, I guess that was not a good decision to put out Tyler Rogers. Not to say that, well, what would most of us have done? We would have put out Doval. Let's be honest. We all would have put out Doval unless there's something wrong with him, unless he's like complaining. But I'm pretty sure 99% of us here would have put Doval in a safe situation. I mean, yeah, at some point, sure, if he's pitched 6, 7, 8 straight games, okay, maybe, but there's going to be a natural day off at some point. He's only pitching an inning at a time. Giants have a day off on Thursday. More than likely, if we used him today, would we need him tomorrow? Probably not. If you do, I mean, as long as he didn't pitch a bunch of pitches today, I would have thrown him out there again tomorrow. Say, hey, you feel good? Hey, Camilo, how do you feel? Good, man. Good. Get out there, bro. He says, I'm a little sore. Okay, we got you, dude. We got your back. It is what it is. Tomorrow's an early game, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock game at Oracle Park. 3-game series against the Phillies and a 3-game series against the Yankees. This is a critical series. Homestand, I should say. This homestand is Giants season rides on this next homestand, because if the Giants go out and go 1-5, we're in deep crap. They go out and go 500 on the road trip. That's at least we're treading water. 500 as we go back on the road. But you go out there and have a bad homestand, we could be in trouble. You have a strong homestand and actually a winning homestand, that will be excellent. We have to travel farther than Philly for a home game. What is that? Yeah, interesting. That's just the way the schedule is. And tomorrow, not even a day, not even a travel day, just kind of crazy. I don't know how they make that schedule. Schedules aren't easy to make, though. So many teams, so many moving parts. You got to allow some stadiums to be open for different events and whatnot. So, fire Farhan. I see the chant from Jock. What's up, Jock? DFA Luke Jackson. What are your thoughts on the Rogers twins? Oh, there it is. At least one of them. Cut Tyler Rogers and Avila. Avila has not looked great. Today was a team. I wouldn't even say it's a team loss. It's a management loss. Let's see what X thinks. Let's see what I'm going to get on Twitter and find out what the thoughts are. See if I can. Weird stuff's popping up on my page. What was I looking for? Yeah, let me see. All right, I'm just going to see what people have said lately about Camilo Doval. Oh, someone said Camilo Doval's pitched for the last 5 games. Okay, so we have somebody who's defending the Giants, defending the move. Camilo Duvall's pitched 4 in the last 5 games. I could give a crap 1 inning at a time. Tyler Rogers gave up a bunch of ground balls and bloops, and the Giants have still won 8 of their last 10. Peace and love. I'm fine with winning 8 of the last 10, but you could have won 9 of the last 10. If we got beat today and just got outplayed and just lost, that's fair. We lost. We're still doing fine. I wouldn't even be that mad. The game was practically in the bag. All we had to do was zip it up. All we had to do was zip it up. I'm not going to defend this crap. We had this game in the bag. This should have been a win. Wins are hard to come by. If we're the Dodgers, I'm not tripping. We all know why he's not appearing today. Everybody understands. He's appeared in 4 of the last 5 games, pitching 1 inning at a time. I'm sure he would have been game to go in there and have a 12-pitch inning and get the W. You need W's. We're going to miss the playoffs. That's the thing about it. You're going to miss the playoffs by 1, 2, 3 games and wonder what happened. Games like this are what happened. Games like this are what happened. Rough on the move. Camilo is 26 years old. There is 0 reasons the SF Giants should be sitting him in winnable games. Like I said, what do you think is going to happen to him? A starting pitcher can go 6, 7 innings in one night. He can't pitch an inning and have an entire day of rest and come back. But that's what closers do. That's what they want. They want the ball in a safe situation. They want the ball. Soft on these people, like freaking man. The sissification of this is going out of control, man. Wins are hard to come by. They really are.
Out towards deep right, 13, 3 runs batted in. He drives this one out towards deep right field. Stewart back on. What's that phrase again?
Wasted a nice Doval bomb. But, I mean, everyone's going to have a different opinion on it. I'm sorry, dude. Doval's arm's not falling off. He's not going to get hurt throwing 1 freaking inning. 1 freaking inning. You need to get wins where they can come in. You need to get wins where you can. If you have a 5-6 run lead, of course, no. But it's a 3-run lead against the Mets, and you're about to get the sweep. Okay, done ranting. I'm going to get to comments for the rest of the stream. I'm going to back up. I'm going to read every comment. I'm going to read every comment going back. So if you made a comment, get ready for it. Yes, the loo is a toilet in Europe. Exactly. I didn't say that, but we all know. Can I use the loo? I might need to use the loo. Oh, it's around the corner there. Okay, that's it. The loo. Pitching and defense win championship. We have to be in the top 5 in errors. I've read that one. Thank you so much. Neil stuck out his arm out. 100%. We will get to the wild card. Cut Rogers, fire Farhan for starters. Wilson Gomez, both of them. Well, this time it wasn't an error. I guess that's a plus, Paul. Yes. Calvin Jefferson, the Lou is like saying the city for San Francisco. Ouch. Bad pin defense with Farhan. It makes no sense. That's Stephen Dre, the man dubbed Giant. If the Giants don't make it to the wild card, Farhan is gone. Stephen Dre overlooks such huge elements to the game. Dub Giant agreed. Calvin Jefferson agreed. Eric, give me Rodriguez. And Rodriguez is, to me, is the next closest thing to a closer. I wouldn't have been as upset. I would have been like, well, Rodriguez is filthy. He's looked good. He deserved this chance. Give us a little preview of what he can do. Tyler Rogers gives up hits. He gives up bloops. I don't care if they're bloops. That's the risk you take with Tyler Rogers in the 9th inning. He's going to give bloops and ground ball base hits, and we're going to lose the game. He also hit a guy, which they failed to mention on Twitter. Holy cow, man. Of all the people to use, Tyler Rogers would have been last on the list right there. Pomerantz I'll take because Rogers gives up contact. He's okay in the 7th, the 6th where you have time to make it up, not in the bottom of the 9th. You need a closer-style guy. Who cares about the Cards? Michael Roeder. Calvin, I can take anyone in that situation. Giants pin is a horror show. Thomas B. Jock DFA. Rogers. Bad bullpen management today. Silver Fox. Doyers. 5-game losing streak. We all got to agree our offense could have added a couple more runs, keeping it real. I think I got to jump ahead a little bit. I read these. He's been blowing leads since 2019. Should have saved. He has done that. The MFG, what's going on? Should have saved Walker for the 9th. Agreed here. Cut Rogers and Avila. We got to do it. Call up Crawford. You're talking about not Carl Crawford, not Brandon Crawford, but Reggie Crawford. DFA Farhan and Rogers. Jim Thrower, if this was 1976, Duvall would have been in the start. In the seventh, would have been paying 60 cents. That's true. You still have some good pitchers. I mean, no, it's not the 60s. I know it's not the 80s. I know it's not. But we're gone too far overboard. I mean, what are we going to do? We're losing games for this. Analytics is supposed to help you win games. Avila got sent back down. Black looked good and could be a reliever. It just sucks losing this. I agree with that. Dave, Auburn fan. Buy Victor. Bring up Craw. I hate the Dodgers. Trade Melvin and Rogers and go Farhan and Burrow for Mookie Betts. Jay says I would have treated this like a playoff game, put a starter to get 3 outs in the night. I don't know about that. Without a day off tomorrow, that's a little much. But when you can get a win, you get a win. Rogers have like bad juju. There's always something that happens. It's never a clean inning. By Victor, I can hit a home run against Rogers if I know what's coming. Now, don't get me wrong. Rogers is a good pitcher. He will strike my ass out if I don't know what he's going to throw and I'm not used to his pitching. But yeah, a little bit of see it a little bit, get a couple at bats, know what's coming. Yeah, it's not like he's throwing 90. I mean, he's throwing, in the 80s. If Duvall, and it's not easy to hit an 80-mile-an-hour fastball, but if you play baseball at a high enough level, you can do it. If you're still young enough. I think I'm still young enough. I'm not sure. maybe I'm wrong. If Duvall didn't want to be in there, I'd be upset. Jim Thurkel, if this was 1976, Duvall would have been in there. Whoa, I just read that. Man, how do I keep on rereading it? Melvin's mistake is confidence in Rogers killed the game. Errors. Luciano added to the pitch count for Duvall. That's true, Jay. Duvall should be out there every game. I mean, a save situation pretty much. Eric, you're being very dramatic. That's fine until we miss the playoffs by 1 game. And I say, oh, remember that game that we were up by 3, but we put in Rogers? That's why we're not going to the playoffs. We're not the Dodgers. You have to win when you can win. Am I wrong? Am I being dramatic? You let me know. Everyone agree with that? Because if so, then yeah, who cares? Loss is a loss. They happen. But when you have the chance to win it, when you have the chance to lock it down, you need to lock it down. Give me your closer in that spot. Why not close with Walker? It's been 5 years and Rogers still hasn't proved to be a good closer. He's a good setup man. He's not a closer. He gives up too much contact. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Giants. He might be sick. How are you not going to put Duvall 7-2, but not 3-1? I would have liked to see Rodriguez in that spot. I would have been okay with Rodriguez. Of course, he's dramatic. They had 2 losses that shouldn't have happened. That's what I'm saying. Are you being sarcastic? Oh, you're saying, of course I'm being dramatic. Of course, because it's dramatic. Shoulda, coulda, woulda team. I mean, it's a good road trip. 199 by Victor. Tyler Rogers can go back to softball. We got 5 gifties. 5 gifties from Bo Falcon. Let me see who those gifties got to. Just frustrating when you had a game on lock and then basically and then you blow it. It's frustrating, man. I'm a fan at the end of the day, and maybe putting in Duvall wasn't the right thing. You know, I'm not saying. I'm just saying he would have been in there if I'm running the team. I would have asked him. I don't just throw him in. I say, you feeling okay? You know, how are you feeling? Duvall was said, I'm feeling good. I said, don't just say that. You're feeling good. You're feeling strong. You're okay. I'm great, man. I'm great, dude. I'm good to go. Let's do it. BC, Caprice Nuge, GDI, Tom Faris, and Will B. New members. Welcome to the organization. Don't pitch Rogers past the 7th. Very frustrating. Not Rogers. GD, they went 8-10. I think I could throw 85 with sink. I actually found out how I could, in high school, I could hit not 80s, but pretty close. I mean, I'm not a pitcher. That's, I could hit high 70s. And then the other day I was at a minor league game and they had one of those things where it had one of those radar guns where you could pitch. And yeah, I wasn't even hitting in the 7. I was in the 60s. But then again, I wasn't about to throw my arm out of its socket. But I was 67, 68. pretty bad, but I'm not a pitcher. So I never had a great arm. I'm more of a power hitter. Well, Webb told Melvin before the game he could go 115. Well, Gotta go. Thank you so much. Remember our veterans tomorrow, but more than that, those who've lost their lives. That's what Memorial Day is all about, to remember those heroes. Obviously, I mean, I'm a veteran, but I don't think Memorial Day is for me. But Veteran Day, you better believe I'm going to take advantage. When Veteran Day comes around, I'm going to be getting my free food and my free Golden Corral. Don't think for a second I'm not all over that. You know, I'm on top of that. Chevy trucks have lots of technology and stuff. The greatest quote ever. And that is true. That is true. They do have technology and stuff. I need the t-shirt. Thank you for your service. Thank you so much, Bo Falcon. And not a problem at all. You know, not a problem. Actually, it was kind of a problem, but I did it. And yeah, I would say anytime, but that's not really the case, is it? One time only. One time only. I'm out, y'all. I'm out. Giants lose. Player of the game. I almost forgot. Player of the game. I'm going to give it to. Let's go with Logan Webb. Brett Wisely got it yesterday. Let's go with Logan Webb. He gave it all he had. 7 strong, nary an earned run, only one single walk. And yet, even when that one walk was out of character, I mean, he was like, oh, he's a little bit all wild today. That's actually a bad day for Logan Webb. 7 scoreless. But no, I thought he looked a little shaky today, but when you look at the final stat line, it's like, well, gave up just 3 hits, 8 strikeouts, and just 1 run, none earned. So he was elite. He was elite. Ryan Walker set it up, and Tyler Rogers is not going to be sleeping well tonight. I mean, I feel bad for the guy. He's not going to sleep tonight. He's having a bad day, but he's been a baseball player for a long time. It's not the first time that you've gone through this. This is the price you pay as a ball player. And that's why I hate to be a pitcher, because as a hitter, at least you're expected to get out most of the time. So if you strike out in a big situation, it's not like you blew it. You just struck out. It happens. But if you're a pitcher, you're expected to get out there and get outs. So tough day for Tyler Rogers. He's definitely the player of the game for the Mets. Walker 7th, Rodriguez 8th, Doval 9th, 5 days a week, and tell the other team good luck with the first 6. I like that plan, Jim. Dust in the wind? I wasn't going to play. Dust in the wind? I think I have that one memorized. I close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. I can't remember all the words. I got to bring up the lyrics. I know how to play it, but I don't remember the words. Here we go. Let's try that once more again. Close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. All my dreams pass before my eyes, a curiosity. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Same old song, just a drop of water in an endless sea. All we do crumbles to the ground, though we refuse to see. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Dust in the wind. Everything is dust in the wind. Per request. Definitely appropriate. Shout out to everyone. Appreciate you all. And we could not finish it up. We could not finish it up. We had it. We had the win. It was in place, and we lost it. We lost the game. We lost the game. How did we lose this game? I don't know. I was a fool with my money, and I lost every dime. And the sun stopped shining, and it rained all the time. It set me back some, but I made it through. But I'll never get over losing you. No, I'll never get over losing you. We blew it, ladies and gentlemen. We blew it. Roger should toss his glove in the trash like his brother did. Is Here Without You the same key? I love that song. Three Doors Down. Three Doors Down is one of my favorite. The Dust in the Winds in C, and Here Without You is in D, the B minor. 100 days have made me older since the last time that I saw your pretty face. 1,000 lies have made me colder, and I don't think I can look at this the same. Here without you, baby, you're still in my lonely mind. I think about you, and I dream about you all the time. I'm here without you, baby. You're still with me in my dreams, and tonight it's only you and me. Something of that nature. Never played that song, but I've heard it a million times. No brooms today, y'all. Put the brooms up. Put the brooms up. We lost the game. I don't know how, but we did. I don't know how, but we did. The game is gone, ladies and gentlemen. All right. You guys have a wonderful one. Sad songs only today. Sad songs say so much. Sad songs only today. A little bit out of tune. No, I never play that song, but I hear it a lot because I listen to Three Doors Down all the time. They're on my playlist. They're one of the big main bands on my playlist. Got all their records, okay, or albums, CDs, okay, whatever the case, whatever we call them nowadays, whatever the kids call them, MP3s, digital files. Okay, that's where we're going to. That's where we're going to. I was trying to figure out a song, but no Pink Floyd songs. No Pink Floyd. Thank you guys so much. We still got one more day, though. One more day to get back in the win column. Let's do it tomorrow. Get back to the W's. One more day. One more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. Then again, I know what it would leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. Then again, I know what it would leave me wishing still for one more day with you. Have a wonderful day. Hit the subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. I'm going back to bed. See ya.
And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked.
Swing, there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the